Okay, what I want to try and make is the top for the carburetor. I've got an aluminium one on there at the moment, but it's CNC machined and it doesn't match all the other finned castings because they're cast so they're much rounder. So I've gone off the idea of putting that on there, so I'm going to try and make one of these in aluminium, well, not the cap, just the top, with these brass donuts on. Now I'm going to make it out of a piece of alley that I've got. Cut the circle out, roughly the right size. Drill these holes for the dome head brass nuts, but I also want to relieve the sides with a cutout, something like a chamber on a gun, on a revolver, where you've got the little detents in the side. But I won't be able to do them afterwards on the mill because it would just pull away, because you'll have an edge, and just trying to mill an edge, and the little mill that I've got isn't good enough to do that. So I'm going to have to drill these holes and then cut the hole out. So we'll see how it goes. The first thing I'm going to do is carry on this mark I started to cut, so I've got an edge all the way around where it's going to go, and then I can use that little cut, first cut, as a guide for the circumference before I do the other ones. Like we've got a guide mark for a cut. Right, so now I know where the cut's going to be. Okay. Right, so you want 7 cutouts around the edge. 360 degrees divided by 7 is 51.42. So we'll say 51.5 degrees. So what we're going to do, put it on the rotary table, and then we turn it 51.5 degrees for every hole. So I'm going to drill a pilot hole on each one, and that should be evenly spaced all the way around, giving us 7 holes equally spaced at 51.5 degrees. So that's 10 turns plus 1.5. Okay. What's happened there though? It's moved. Well, that's the first mistake. The drill caught the edge of the vice jaw and twisted the plate a bit, so let's put all the calculations out straight away. But I can line it up with the hole, and hopefully I won't make the same mistake again. Okay. Right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 10, 1.5. And this is another one that's on the jaw, so I've got to be careful here. You can see that, isn't it moving? The drill's actually bending and pulling over. Not good, but I'm no engineer. I'm just a guy in his little shed. Okay. Right, that's the holes drilled. Apart from that one all the way through. Now we've got to think about the next stage. Right, so the next stage is to drill these holes around the outside, which aren't actually exact. That one's out a bit. It's where the drill wandered in that groove, I think, but hey ho. Drill these out to the size that I want. Not sure yet what size I want, but I'll go up a bit at a time and see how they pan out. So, yeah. Okay, well I think I've drilled it out as deep as I want it. Countersunk the holes, because I'll never be able to countersunk that once I've cut this bit off. I can countersunk the edge, countersink all round off the edges, but I won't be able to get in there very easy. So I've done it with a countersink. Now all I've got to do is cut this edge off, and then take this edge back a little bit, and then drill the holes for the smaller ones. We've got the holes cut. I've put another plate underneath now because I'm going to go around with a little cutter and cut around here. Get rid of all this lot, and then we'll have a circular bit. Then I can drill the other holes for the acorn nuts. And then smooth these edges out and we'll see how we go. This might take a while, so I'll see you in a minute. chamfer them edges while I'm here actually, so we'll give that a go. I'm just going to run a countersink around the edges. That should take the edge off, okay. That'll do, I think. Then we just got to drill the holes for the acorn nuts. So, measure some sizes. Now, do I put a little ring round here, or do I not? Questions. Depends how big the centre nut's going to be, really, because I don't want it to interfere with the centre nut. Let me have a think where I can put a little bit in here, or maybe in there. Don't know. Got to think about that one again. There you go. Clean these holes up a bit. A couple of them didn't go right the way through, so I've got to drill them through and then smooth it all out, polish it up and assemble it. There you go. Okay, so there it is. Countersunk in the back. Take these screws. Actually, I quite like that. Shame I can't get them in brass. Might look actually nice. There you go, one there. So I'll put them all together and have a quick look, I think. There you go. And that one goes in the middle, but I've got to make an adapter for that, because that's a 8mm thread, being obviously an 8mm dome nut, and it's a bit big to put an 8mm countersink bolt in there, So I'm going to adapt that down to 5mm so I can put a new 5mm, maybe 6. Put that in the middle, like that. Give it a polish up, smooth all these edges off. But actually, I quite like it like that. Oh well. Could always turn it over, I suppose. Right, so after a bit of little bit of polishing, just to tidy it up a bit, smooth the edges out a bit. Now we can assemble it with the bits and pieces. I decided to use a slightly bigger acorn nut in the middle rather than a big one. Once I started to fix it and look at it properly, I didn't like the size of it, so I put a slightly bigger one in the middle, and I prefer that much better. So there you go, it's a finished article. All I've got to do now is to fix it to the top of the carb top, and yeah, there you go. Before, bit of alley plate, and after. Cool. Right, there you go. On to the next job.